people, how's it going over there at your end? A beautiful evening to you. I am Prolific, and this is the R4M Studios. Will bring you another very exciting, engaging, and educative topic for the night. Yeah. Yes, so let us know where you're watching from. Let us know if you're watching, if you're coming from work or you're still at work. Yeah, I got to reach out to a friend who is still at work. So it's possible we still have people at work for the workaholics. Let us know what's popping over there. Alright, if you're home, if you're in the kitchen, let us know. If you're cutting tomatoes, carrots, cabbage, whatever it is, just be careful so you don't cut your fingers, alright, while you listen at the same time, especially if you're a woman. Then I guess I shouldn't be so worried because we get to hear that women multitask way better than men. So if you're a man, then I really will be scared for you. Alright, you're welcome again to Ready for Marriage R4M Studios, and I'm Prolific. And I just want to ask you before we begin, how you doing? How you doing? Alright, so we have a very interesting topic tonight. And just before we dive into the topic, we're just about in the final phase of the photo contest. For those who've been wondering, what's up, the photo contest, what's up? To carry 1 million just dash by saying no be beans, yeah, no be beans. And then some people have been wishing that the photo contest was over already, but then it just doesn't work that way, right? It just doesn't work that way. So we want to see your tenacity, we want to see your staying power, we want to see your stamina. If you're going to go through, all of the phases, which most of the finalists have already done, and we're super proud of you. Whether or not you win the 1 million naira, I just want to say I am proud of you. R4M Studios is proud of you also that you made it to the final phase, all right? We're proud of you. But then even as you made it to the final phase, please do well to go all the way and win your 1 million naira. Of course, we can't have everyone winning the 1 million naira, so, it has to be one person. So strive, push, press to be that one person. All right, so we're just diving into the topic for tonight, and it's going to be a very quick one. And then if we're not able to do justice tonight, we will definitely continue tomorrow, God's willing. All right. So the topic is: can you let your partner work closely with his or her crush? Can you let your partner? Will you let your partner? All right. Will you let your partner work closely with his or her crush? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. All right. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. I know some people will be like, it's just the crush now. It's not like anything is going on. But whatever it is, whichever angle you want to look at it from, please let us know in the comments section. I don't have people yet on Facebook, so I'm just going to go check YouTube and see what's going on over there on YouTube. Alright, do well also to share this video, very important. Just the way you're tuning in and you're enjoying every single topic that we'll bring to you, that's the same way would want every other person within your circle, outside of your circle also, to get to enjoy what it is, the value that we'll bring to the table, right? I would dare say that R4M Studios actually is both the table and the value that sits on the table. Yeah, so we are, and it'll be great to have more people get to enjoy the value that we bring. So yeah, the topic is: will you let your partner work closely with his or her crush, especially if it's a crush that, if it's a work that's, what's the word now? It's optional, right? But then your partner decides that he or she is going to take the job just so that they could work closely hand in hand. All right. So with the question, with the topic itself, I begin to have a few questions pop up in my head, which is, why would my partner even enjoy or look forward or be eager to spend time with his or her crush? All right. So it's a serious question. It's a serious question. Sorry, I'm having to share this video also, just like I want you to do, because I want to lead by example. All right. So I'm also sharing the video. Okay. Just a second. I'm also sharing the video. Okay. All right. So let us know. Let us know what your thoughts are. All right. Let us know what your thoughts are. Okay. Okay. Will you let your? For me, personally, it's not even about if I'm going to let my crush work closely with her crush, right? For me, it's more about, I would want to know what is my partner's take on it. What is my partner's take on it? Very important. What is my partner's take on it? That's the first place I would like to begin with. What is my partner's take on it? If my partner is a lot more excited about her crush, in fact, why is okay? Yeah, I get it that yeah, I've been in relationships that I still had a crush, yeah, but then there were crushes who were far away. All right, one of them is far away and married. So people could crush for different reasons. Sometimes you crush on someone because of their face. Sometimes you crush on someone because of how they just do things. Sometimes you crush on people because of how they speak. So I have this particular crush, Omo. She's a musician. So every time she's singing, right, I don't hear what she's saying. Except I'm playing an audio, then I go through, I follow her lyrics. But if it's video, I just don't know what she's saying. Why? Because I'm just staring at her lips. All right. So yeah, that's me confessing. Before you guys say, fill in the blank spaces. All right. So I just stare at her lips. That's how crazy I am. But for everyone who have had to date, they always know about this crush. But then, I mean, this crush is as far. She's as far as New Zealand, right? So we don't have any hope of meeting or working together. She's already married, all right? So that's a totally different context or ball game altogether, right? But we're talking about a crush who lives in the very same vicinity with you, and you're probably going to work in the same office. And if you know anything about working in the same office, I mean, this is somebody you're going to be seeing most likely 5 days in a week, right? 7 days a week, 5 days in a week. So I mean, something's definitely going to build up. And then worst of, if the person has to work on some kind of project with you, you guys have to talk even after working hours. You guys probably have to drive somewhere, get to talk, have dinner, not even lunch. Because if it's lunch, you go to fear. You understand? When in a hug, you go to fear to kiss. But dinner, everywhere done dark. This is what I'm saying. Let my pastor not come from me, alright? So when it's dark, it's a lot more encouraging to kiss. Alright, I'm not saying go ahead and be kissing your crushes, that's what I'm saying. But I'm just trying to describe situations, alright, contexts. So it's really delicate. Now for me, if it's my woman can crush on a man, and that's fine, right? That's fine, but with some kind of boundaries. I mean, it doesn't make sense that my woman is, I've seen it in some weddings where the woman, it's time to dance with her man, and she's dancing this way, and then they bring a guest artist to sing, and then she's all over the guest artist, she's jumping on him with her wedding gown. Now that's totally off, right, for me. So let us know in the comment section what you think, all right? And then we have in the on YouTube, right, we have the first person, who is almost always the first person, except for the 3 days they went on honeymoon, right? So we have Jerry Aboki in the block, right? Jerry Aboki says good. No, he's not a stammerer, okay? So he says, good evening, family. All right, hi, Jerry. Raise hand. He said, raise hand. Last, we'll end up traffic warding. All right. So Jerry says, good evening. And then he goes on to speak Hausa and he says, Kwets Jama. All right, Quat is just an exclamation in Kaduna, um, for most Kaduna people. All right, I think Baju tribe to be precise. So, all right, so um, what's your take? What's your take? Let me go on Facebook and see if we have anyone on Facebook. But then it's not a big deal, and it is a big deal. It's not a big deal because, like I love to say, you always get attracted to people even when you're married. But you see, it's what you do with the attraction that counts. All right, it's both what you do with the attraction and how you make your partner feel. Very important. How you make your partner feel and what you do with the attraction. Some guys, some ladies really don't care, and that's a very sad, that's a very sad state where you don't care how your partner feels. All right, you don't care how your partner feels. You go ahead to just do what makes you feel good. All right, that way you're losing your partner. That's the truth. You're losing your partner, and then for me, it's really disrespectful, right? It's disrespectful, and it's not just a manly thing. It's just outrightly disrespectful that I'm able to give more attention to a crush than I do with my partner, or I'm able to be excited when I see my crush more than I am with my partner. All right, so it's something that should make one raise an eyebrow. All right, but like I said, if there are boundaries and it's just a casual crush, and then yeah, there are people who would crush on you and they never get to tell you. All right, they never get to tell you. Sometimes it's because maybe those are contexts where they just enjoy how you do what you do, or how you speak, or how you dress. All right, so that does exist, but it becomes a little bit too much when I begin to esteem, I think that's the word, I begin to esteem my crush above my partner. All right, so we'll just diving into Facebook, and we have the very first person on Facebook, and he's none other but Sean Winston. Sean Winston says, hello. Hi, Sean Winston. How you doing? What's up? What's going on? It's been a while. Did you go on a vacation with your crush and you left your partner? Let us know in the comment section. But yeah, we've missed you from here from the Alpha M Studios, Sean Winston. We really have missed you, all right? And it's good to have you back. I really hope you're going to be really, really back, all right? So Sean Winston has something to say in the comment section, and this is what he has to say. He says, wow, it's a no-no for me, all right? Sean Winston says it's a no-no for him. It's a no-no for me. He said, I should be my partner's crush every day, and she should be my crush as well. If we're not each other's crush, then I don't think the relationship will go anywhere. Make you rest, boss. All right. So thank you so much, Sean Winston. That's a very, very intelligent submission. A very, very intelligent submission from Sean Winston, watching from Facebook. And it says it is a no-no for him. He should be his partner's crush every day, just also the way that she should be his crush every day. If we're not each other's crush, then I don't think the relationship will go anywhere. All right, so that's Sean Winston's submission concerning the topic, will you let your partner work closely? Okay, take note of the word closely. Will you let your partner work closely with your crush? All right, so we're on down again. When we go to YouTube, is that a down or an up? I don't know. So we'll go over to YouTube, and we have Jerry Boki says, I think I agree with you on this one. I'll allow it. Okay, it's a free world. This is Jerry. I'm suspecting you. It's a free world. That sounds like making an excuse for yourself too, to just run your own package. But that's fine. Thank you for your submission. So Jerry Oboki says it's a free world, especially when we're not married, so she can go ahead. So the question I want to ask is, go ahead and do what exactly? So this question now is not the topic for the day, but I'm directing it, I'm streamlining it straight to Jerry Aboki. So my question now is, so I'm going deeper now, would you let your partner sleep with your crush? Because when you say it's a free world, and you say especially when we're not married, she can go ahead. It sounds like you really don't care about this lady, because I don't see how you care about a person and she's like free drink to every guy out there. So let us know what you mean, because I don't believe in what's the word? I don't believe in assuming. So I wouldn't want to assume. Please let us know what you mean by it is a free world and she can go ahead, especially because you're not married. Now, let me quickly say something. Just because I'm not married to you doesn't mean, I mean, we don't begin to learn fidelity and boundaries in marriage. We begin to learn it when we're dating. All right, so that's when we begin to learn it. So maybe you might just help us explain a lot more better. All right, so yeah, today's live is going to be very short. Um, so please do well to share your comments very quickly just before we'll call it a night. All right, do well to share your comments very quickly. All right, so we're still talking about, would you let your crush, or rather, would you let your partner work very closely with his or her crush? All right, so among these things they happen. You know, I dated someone. I dated someone who said that who was actually getting into who was actually into her crush in the office a lot more than she was into me. So when I call, she tells me, "Oh, sorry," and sometimes she doesn't even pick the call. And other times she just writes busy. Sometimes she just says having lunch with my friend, and the friend is her crush. All right, so um, these things do happen. These things do happen, and then it's a little bit dicey because you're not trying to tell your partner how you feel, and then they might mistake it for being too possessive. You see, sometimes we gaslight people. Was one of the topic we're going to treat very soon, gaslighting. Sometimes we gaslight people and we're doing the wrong thing, but we're gaslighting them, meaning we're trying to make them feel bad for something we are doing wrong. I think that's the easiest way to explain gaslighting, making your partner feel bad for something you are doing wrong. Okay, so you go beyond, um, you're doing the wrong thing. You're hanging out with your crush. Your crush finds you guys neck pecking, kissing, and all of that, and then you know, and then you turn around and call your partner possessive. So it's really dicey. All right, please let us know in the comment section. So Jerry goes on to say, but in a state where we're married already, I won't allow that. But I mean, if you permitted it when you were dating, she just might continue with it. You know, practice makes perfect. You just might have perfected it, right? So I won't have any issues about that if we're married, Jerry says. Go ahead and crush her. We're only single, and at some points we're still in the bus of searching for the better one, right? There's some elements of truth in what Jerry has said, all right? So let's go back to Facebook as we begin to round up, because it is a very short live today. All right, we don't have comments on Facebook besides that of Sean Winston. We don't have any more comments on Facebook. Okay, so I'm just going to leave us with this and say, number one, don't gaslight your partner. All right, don't gaslight your partner. I mean, if you're doing the wrong thing, your conscience tells you you're doing the wrong thing. So, I mean, you know what's best. So if your partner is not comfortable with something, I think it's just proper you respect him or her. Respect your partner's wish. It doesn't mean your partner is being possessive. It just means that there should be boundaries in your dating. But yeah, I like what Jerry also said. He said, we're singles searching for the perfect person or the better half. You know, so yes, I agree. You're not bound, you're not a slave to one person. But then there's a level to which you commit to a person, and it means you just stick to the person, all right? So that's all we can take for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us on the program, on the live show. We'll come back tomorrow, 7 p.m. I'm going to have a nice time. Thank you. Enjoy your rest.